Hey babes, hey, your girl Yvette is back with another video. If you're new here, welcome to Minding Yvette's Businesses, honey, where your girl just minds her business, okay? I mind the business that pays me, and that's what I like to do, okay? Today, y'all know we coming back with the story time. I love eating with y'all, and I love giving y'all these story times, honey. So, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all eating, and I'll let y'all know what I am eating today, okay? So I had a taste for some breakfast. So I have some Waffle House. I have a steak bowl from the Waffle House. And yes, I added like a lot of pepper. I don't do a lot of salt, but I do eat pepper because I like a little spice. Have me an orange juice, and I have me a waffle, which I'm kind of a little salty. I got this earlier and I haven't had time to eat, so I wish I would have ate it when it was kind of fresh, but I kind of been busy. But Waffle House, count your effing days. Anyway, I don't pile up all that butter on mine. I don't feel the need to. This is the butter they give. And I don't eat the syrup that like maple syrup. So I eat the strawberry like flavor. I like flavor syrup basically. Put a little something, not too much on here. And then since I already put the pepper and stuff on here, this is like a yeah, I'm so mad because I had to put my food in the microwave because, like I said, I got it earlier while I was out. I was so busy, and I usually would just eat my food when I get it, okay? But I'm thinking about y'all in these story times, so now all my food, I'm trying to wait until I get home and warm it up. And honey, we all know warmed up food ain't always, you know, as good as it is when it's fresh. But anyway, this is the hash brown steak bowl. So I don't get onions in mine, so I just got steak, and it come with hash brown and cheese. And then I always have them add a scrambled egg to it, because like, what's a breakfast without eggs? Even though it's nowhere near breakfast time no more. And disclaimer, no, I don't have on no makeup, y'all, or no filter. What you see is what you get, okay? This is that good, you know, glowing, taken care of skin, all right? Period. So yes, I got my waffle and I got my steak bowl. No makeup, no nothing. Like, your girl been out here busy and doing what I need to do to take care of my business today. You know, Minding Yvette's businesses. So let me just take a bite real quick before we get into the story time. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it tasted even better when it was fresh. Even though it's not bad now, I still, you know, if you know, you know. Anyway, another disclaimer. Yeah, I smack. I do. And I ain't apologizing for it. I smack. Last time I checked, smacking ain't never hurt nobody, okay? Okay. Let's get into the story time. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. Let me just say that. My day, truly blessed. I have these glasses on because this is what I had on today. But then y'all can't see my eyes. And I just feel like that'll get irritating with the ring light. So we're going to stick these up in here, and I'll wear these when I get ready to leave back out. So anyway, today's story time takes place in Jersey. So all my New Jersey babes, please stand up in the comments and let me know you are here, honey. So there's 3 characters that we're going to be talking about in the story time. May, which is the main character, Dre, and Lily. Now y'all know that ain't their real names. We have to give them names, okay? But this story is about them. So Dre is more in from a Jamaican background. So he does like Jamaican dance hall. He's in the Jamaican nightlife scene, all of that good stuff, right? So basically how it all started was Dre was in the dance hall scene and he would do shows, and May came to a show one night and he pulled her up on stage. And y'all already know how it is, honey. Somebody pull you up on stage. Any concert you ever went to, if it was one of your favorite artists, you was hoping they put you up on stage. Well, honey, he was the man in them streets, okay, in Jersey. So she was the lucky lady of the night, and baby, she had all the girls mad, okay? Yes, May had all the girls mad, honey. So basically, it really started from there. Their relationship kicked it off from, you know, just that one night, him bringing her on stage. Basically, she became his arm candy and also his bed candy. Yeah, girl, the bed candy as well. So she moved in with y'all. I was looking at my other phone. So she moved in with him in his luxury, may I add, apartment. He had a luxury apartment. She moved in, and basically they just started living their life. She started coming to the club with him all the time. They would just be, you know, Mr. and Mrs. without the ring or whatever. He introduced May basically to a different lifestyle she wasn't used to. Luxury cars, luxury apartments, designer bags, designer shoes, clothes. Everything that May was like, oh, this how you living? Oh, okay. Enough said. But the thing was, he wasn't making a lot of money like that to keep up with the lifestyle that he wanted. We all know how it be. He's trying to keep up with the Joneses, and the Jones ain't jonesing for him, okay? The Jones ain't jonesing for him. So, he decided he's gonna get into the drug life. He about to start slanging them things, okay? At this point, dance hall just ain't cutting it. If I got a nice car, I want an even nicer car. If I got a luxury apartment, I want an even bigger luxury apartment. Basically, greed. You know, that's what ended up happening. So the story gets good at this point. So now he done crossed on over to that world. So now he's even bigger than what he was. He got a name to prove at this point. Cause they know in the streets, in the Jamaican streets, he's that man. He's that guy. That's so good in Coke. So, well, ain't no so. Y'all already know what comes with this territory, right? We all know what happens at the end of the day when you in the street life. He should have just stayed to the Jamaican hall and lived it within his own means. But no, greed will take you to places most of us don't want to be, okay? So as he's into, now he's living the drug life, and she's his girl. She's right on his arm with him, okay? So now the police is on, you know how it is. People talking, the police is always out here somewhere in these streets, okay? So he was getting the stuff shipped over, and he was using like systems like the USPS's, not USPS, but like UPS and FedEx. And I guess somehow one of the shipments got open, and authorities was notified, and they wanted to know who drugs is this? Where is this coming from? Y'all, this is crazy. Like, and this is keys. Like, it had to be like at least 3-4 keys that he done shipped through the USPS, UPS or the FedEx. They ain't say which one, but it was a shipping company, y'all. So they like, okay, we want to know what's going on. Like, who is responsible for this? We need to get this person or whatever. So they did a little sting where they like sat outside the place, but they had one of their agents in the inside. So when May came in, cause she was the pickup girl, you know, while he between the States and the Jamaica, she was the girl, you know, that his ride or die basically. So she goes in and she about to grab the package right before the place about to close. You could tell she was used to it, but she also noticed that guy just still in the store, which did look a little weird because, like, if the store just closed, why are you back down here lingering around versus at the counter trying to check out on your way out? Dun-dun-dun. Anyway, so she noticed it and she back up. So she leaves without picking up the package. So now the cops outside and the cop in the inside, they confused. Like, what is going on? Like, why she didn't grab the package or whatever? She smart. She know what y'all on. She get the heck up out of there. So, I'm sorry, y'all, because my food gonna be cold. And the breakfast is about the only thing I can actually mix up and eat like this. Because other than that, I don't even like my food to touch. But anyway, so she gets up out of there. Cops came in. They're like, what happened? The guy that works there recognizes her. He like, oh, yeah, that's Dre girl. They like, Dre? Who is Dre? They like, oh, he's a Jamaican dance hall guy. Like, he works at this club. So the dude knows himself all up in people's business. He pulls Dre up on social media. And was like, this is him. This is his profile. This is this and that. So he gave the police more than the information that they needed. At this point, they like, yeah, we got us one. So now they trailing them. They trying to see what's good, what's going on. So one day, Dre goes, like, he kind of felt like it was kind of getting a little hot, like something just ain't right, like too much starting to go on. So he goes back to his home. He goes back to Jamaica, like, I'm gonna have to give y'all a little break over here. I'll go home, do my thing. But he leaves his girl. Now, mind you, at this point, him and May got 2 kids together. They done been together for some time now. She been helping him with this operation, sticking by his side. But they got 2 kids now, so he done left her and the 2 kids while he done went on back to Jamaica, and he leave her here so she could do his dirty work. What you know, these women, honey, they'll do anything for their man. And that's exactly what May was doing. She was running the operation while he over there doing God only knows what, who know who. So one day, well, the police had been watching. They already was on. They was getting the person who had some keys up in that shipping store. So finally, one day they called her. She was doing a transaction with another person, and they end up busting it all up and finding the dope or whatever in the bag, and she couldn't get out of it because they caught her red-handed. They seen everything, and then on top of that, it was like a little receipt with her name on it, which, like, you know how sometimes you be going to the store, you have little gift bags, you might leave your receipt at the bottom of the bag. Well, that's what she did. So she was burnt up at this point. It wasn't nothing May could do to get up out of this, but they didn't really want her. They knew she was going to lead them to him. So that's who they really wanted. It wasn't Dre. May wasn't going. We know how the story goes. She's a rider through thick and thin, okay? She wasn't going nowhere. So they're like, damn, what can we do? What we gonna do now? She ain't tell him we want him. He in Jamaica, ain't nothing we can do. So they start busting his whole organization. They got around 14, 15 people. Y'all, these people are loyal, okay? None of them told. None of them told. They all sitting in jail waiting on trials and cases and pleas or whatever the case may be. But didn't I tell y'all I was a third person to the story? Y'all remember that other name? If you remember the name, put it in the comments. Put it in the comments if you remember the name. Yo, this is where the story turns, okay? So Lily, which is a good friend of theirs, been in a business with them just as much. Y'all know everybody has a trap house. Well, Lily's house was a trap house. That's where they kept the work at. So basically, Lily was like, I ain't going down alone. Like, nah. This fool all the way in Jamaica. We all sitting in jail. He ain't wrote none of us. He ain't sent none of us no money. He ain't did nothing. He living his life over there like we ain't all in jail for him. No. So Lily goes to the, she's talking. She's singing like a canary at this point, honey. Where's my butter knife? Oh, that's what fell. Remember something hit the floor? Anyway. So Lily's singing like a canary at this point. Y'all, and I'm so mad. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I love eating with y'all. But next time, for breakfast, stuff like this, unless I'm not cooking myself, and horrible. And I'm hungry. But it's not fresh. And plus, they already had overcooked. Sorry. They already had overcooked my waffles. But if you know, then you know. Waffle House, to me, has some of the best waffles. Okay? Anyway. I know. Back into the story. So she goes, and she starts singing. She like, let me tell y'all how all this went down. Yeah, my house probably was the house they used to keep it with. But he guilty. He guilty. She started saying how, like, he was big-headed. Enough wasn't enough. He could have been fine just doing the music. People love this music. He didn't have the patience to wait. He wants to grow his empire. He wants to compete with the big dogs that was above him. So he started selling the drugs. And yeah, they kept it at my house. And, excuse me. And so on and so on and so on. Like I said, she started singing like a canary, honey. So the gag is when she was telling them, like, yeah, you know what, with the fame, like, more girls came. So his wife is at home with the kids more. You know, at first she was his right hand. She was at the club with him every night while he was doing his thing. Now she's at home. She's trying to be a mother. Like, yeah, she helped him or whatever with the transactions, but her comfort was being at home with the kids unless he needed her. You know what I'm saying? So he, being the thought pocket that he is, out here slanging his thing here, there, and everywhere. Miss Lily done confessed that she was one of the things that he was getting, that he let her slang it on him. However you want to say it. She was one of them, honey. Yes. Lily. The friend. That they all hung around. They was all buddy. Laughing at this, smiling in this girl's face. And sleeping with a man the whole time behind the back. What people would do. Greed, money, all of it. I wouldn't want to be bothered. I ain't got time. So she tells the cops about everything, including her being the mistress. Okay? Mind you, they wasn't married. Him and Maymay wasn't married. Dre and Maymay wasn't married. But they was together. Like, everybody knew them. They was Bonnie and Clyde, okay? Lily knew she was wrong. And now, you done been doing this for all this time. Now y'all caught up. You salty. And now you want to spill the beans. That's a shame. So anyway, she tells it all. They take the information. They go back to Maymay and say, listen, did you know while you was at home trying to raise your kids, he was out here slanging and banging? And when I say slanging and banging, I ain't mean gang bang. I mean, he was slanging that thing and banging all the girls, okay? A hot mess. And then they played her recording of one of the workers, like, basically saying, one of the workers, like, well, which girl are you talking about? Maymay or the other girl? Which they were talking about, Lily. So when they played Maymay the recording, she just broke down. She was crying. She was devastated. She felt used and abused and all of that good stuff. But guess what? None of that did not stop Maymay from telling. She still was sticking by this man. Mind you, she been sitting in jail some time now waiting on trial because all the rest of them took pleas. Like, the police at this point, they feel like they can't even help you. If you still gonna ride with this man, then we tried everything to get you to turn on him, X, Y, and Z. You still choosing to stick by your man, then it is what it is. Everybody else took pleas, turned evidence eventually, and they went on about their life, served their time. But Maymay and Dre wanted to go to trial. So with Maymay and Dre taking this to trial, they both got found guilty. I think they gave him 25 years, and I think they gave Maymay 22 years. Either way it go, she was riding for her man, and now they both sit in jail to this day. I think they were eligible. She's probably eligible for parole if she ain't already out. Because they said he was eligible for parole in 2025, which I can't remember what year the story took place. But y'all let me know what y'all doing for y'all man. Who was y'all in this story? Who can you relate to? Was you Dre? Do you know somebody that was like Dre? Are you May May? Do you know somebody that was like May May? Or are you Lily? Or know somebody who's like Lily? Tell me who you was or who you can relate to in this story in the comments. I hope y'all enjoy eating with me as I love and enjoy always eating with y'all. I love story times. Let me know what story you want me to do next. If not, I'm going to keep on rolling with the For Your Man. And I'm going to switch it up sometimes. But I love true crimes. I love the For Your Man series. I always, if anybody asks or want to know, I find these stories on YouTube. You can find them all over. Just use Google and find the stories that work for you. But yeah, that was pretty much the story time for today. Let me know what y'all was eating also in the comments. I know my food don't look as tasty as I wanted it to, but hey, I feel good. I feel full. The story ended right on time because I was actually getting full. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Also, if you want to tell me your story and you want me to give you and your characters a different name, or you just want me to say who y'all are, I'm getting tongue-tied. I'm so sorry. Make sure y'all send me an email with your story time at mindandlovebusiness@gmail.com. I believe it's linked in my bio. But other than that, until the next time, until the next video, babes.